Hi, how are you cuties doing? So one of my lovely ravens brought me a news article from Rant today. Now, I'd like to caution that today's episode will contain spoilers for Season 2, Episode 9 of Solo Leveling. I read the article title, and I have to say, I felt extremely strongly for this one, my cuties. I would like to stress that I really adore Sung Jin-Woo, and I will try my hardest to keep the bias down, but that being said, I won't make any promises either. So why don't we turn the lights down low, snuggle in close, and see what we have here. Alright, so they titled the article, "They Ruined His Aura by Showing Him Cry. Solo Leveling fans are upset over its latest development." Who the fuck wrote this? Ray Pinber? Why is it spelled like a girl? Good lord, you don't ever do this? You kind of look a little like Hassan Piker if you put glasses on. Okay, this guy's already really annoying me. So let's see. I'm not going to read the summary. Well, I don't know. Am I going to read the summary? We're going to read the summary. Fans outraged over Jin-Woo crying scene in Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 9, receiving over 2.5k dislikes on Crunchyroll. Some fans labeled the episode as filler, upset that the focus was on Jin-Woo's character development rather than battles. Episode 7.5 in Season 1 is actually Solo Leveling's most disliked episode, with 81.5 dislikes due to being a recap episode. Wait, what? Hold on. We're going to look this up. Is it really disliked that high? Okay, so it's at a 3 out of 5 star on Crunchyroll. Let me see if I can put this up there. There we go. So yeah, 3 out of 5 star here. Okay, so it's at 3k dislikes. But I mean to 2k to the 238.2k likes. All right. Solo Leveling is definitely one of the biggest series right now, but the series definitely has I can read. Solo Leveling is definitely one of the biggest series right now, but the series definitely has a specific fan base which is focused on the battle aspect of the series. An emotional scene in the latest episode has bizarrely caused some outrage on social media, making the latest episode the most disliked of the season on Crunchyroll. Solo Leveling fans angry over Jin-Woo crying scene. So we're gonna take a look at these pictures right quick. That's his papa. Oh, look at Jin-Woo papa. Or Papa Jin-Woo. Whatever, I don't fucking care. Look at his mama. Oh, Jin-Ah is adorable. His mom is awesome. She's such a beauty. I hope I age as gracefully as she does. And I am sorry, that is a heartbreaking scene. If you don't think it is, you're fucked up. Okay, there has been some controversy recently in the Solo Leveling fandom, leading to the most disliked episode of the series' second season. This episode got over 2.5k dislikes, now at 3k, and while it isn't the most disliked episode in the series overall, why this episode got so much hate is shocking, to say the least. The controversial episode in question is Solo Leveling Episode 21 in the series, or Episode 9 in the Solo Leveling Season 2. This episode is titled, "It Was All Worth It." The reason why so many people didn't like this episode is a bit odd, to say the least. The major issue most people had was the main character Jin-Woo crying in the episode after healing his mother. Many people disliked that, as they considered having an emotional moment uncool for Jin-Woo. What the fuck? I feel like something within me is lost every time I get stronger. Sung Jin-Woo. Yes? Okay, hold on. I'm getting a little upset. Yes, he loses a little bit of his emotion, but the man is not dead. He is not emotionally dead. He just doesn't feel extremely strongly. So that should tell you how much he really loves his mother. I'm breathing. I got this. Some fans even labeled the episode as a filler. The episode was more focused on Jin-Woo's character rather than battles, which definitely is what upset many fans. I'm sorry, so you're upset because you learned more about the character that you love? I mean, I love this episode. This was the whole point. It was, I mean, do I start now or do I wait till the end of the article? Because what the fuck? Because look, that is his mother. He loves his mother. Why is this in discussion? Look, just because you Americans don't have a tie to your family doesn't mean other people don't, okay? Fucking parents are so important. If you can't see that, I'm sorry, because that means your circumstances were either atrocious or you are just a shit person. I feel like there might be an in-between, but this is really fucking stupid. Okay, I'm breathing. Protagonist of major series crying is nothing new, and is most certainly not something that fans should be upset over. I agree. If anything, it adds depth and unique layers to characters, so the controversy is definitely odd. Main characters like Luffy, Naruto, and Goku, for example, have all had emotional moments in their series, which has only enhanced their characters. Yes, so if you think about it, I am fairly certain all of them, and I do mean all of them, have cried. So what the fuck is wrong? What, you're saying a man can't cry? A man can't be, I don't know, a man can't adore his mother? Good lord, people, out of all the things to be upset over, don't you feel that this one might be, I don't know, a little fucking silly? What is Solo Leveling's most disliked episode? Episode 7.5 of season 1 is the most disliked episode. Oh, season 1, huh? Yeah, I really didn't like season 1. It actually ticked me off considerably, but it comes back to having read the manga. Don't get me wrong, I have gripes with season 2 as well, but the fight scenes and all that, oh man, it was beautiful. Like, fucking got me hyped. I got the chills, I mean, goosebumps. I was ready to go outside and just start hitting a tree with a sword. It was so fun. It was an amazing episode. I really love Solo Leveling. While Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 9 caused its fair share of controversy and got a ton of dislikes on Crunchyroll, it's actually quite far from being the episode with the most dislikes in the series. The episode that holds the record is Episode 7.5 from Season 1, titled How to Get Stronger. That episode actually has a lot more dislikes than likes, at 81.5k currently. The reason this episode is hated is because it's a recap episode. With that, the dislike here somewhat makes sense, as the episode doesn't bring anything of value to the series, but for fans to be upset over the protagonist crying is bizarre. I fucking agree. Thank God. Pinbar, I don't remember your name. I'm so glad I could agree with you on this, because it makes no sense and I was gonna get so mad at you. Well, wait a fucking minute. Okay, yeah, they're just upset. Oh my gosh, Ray! With the chick name. Okay, yeah, Ray. I mean, good. I'm glad. I was worried that, you know, somebody was gonna start saying, "Oh yeah, he's such a bitch for it." Oh my goodness. If you say that, you haven't read the series. You haven't watched the anime, okay? I don't understand what your gripe is. He's still human. Yes, his emotions are much, much more suppressed, but that doesn't mean he's dead inside. He really loves his mother. He's very close to his sister. Is he still gonna act like a brother? Yes. I mean, nothing has changed in that regard. He loves his family. He's very close. The story with his mother regarding, you know, Papa Jin-Woo is very touching. I have mad respect for his mother. So to hear like people saying, "Oh, this is a bad episode," bitch, no, it's not, because him crying makes sense. While it is much more condensed, it's far shorter in the manga. Like, all you see is him starting to cry, but he does everything before that. Like, it follows the manga verbatim. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you hate this because he cried, because he showed emotion, there is something inherently wrong with you, and it pisses me off. Please shut up. If you think that this, demasculates Jin-Woo, or if you think, oh, they could have done better. No, this gives him more character. This should show why he's hesitant to go fight the ants for the Jeju Island fight. This should show you, what's going through his mind, why he went through all this turmoil. It's not just to get stronger, it's to take care of his family. That's what he has first in his life. It's not about him. The growth is for his family, it's for everyone else. It's to make sure people are safe. He took being a hunter very seriously. If you don't understand that, I encourage you to please read the manga, watch the anime again. But you really need to understand what Jin-Woo is doing in his own fucking show. All right, if you don't like that he cried, get over it. It is a small part in the story, but it's a very, very impactful part. It's very important. That is his mother. He loves her, all right? Oh my gosh. His father loves the shit out of him. His family means so much. Okay. But thank you, Ray Pinber, for, at least calling this out. It is such a weird controversy. It's odd. I don't understand it. You know what I also don't understand? The fact that it's at 3 out of 5 stars. Look, I have gripes, but I would at least put this at, I don't know, I would at least give it a 3.5 to 4 stars because it's very good. I liked it. I'd probably give it 4 stars. Those fight scenes are fucking good, and I really like all the voice actors. Oh, dude, you know what? We are going to take a moment because I am going to look this up. Hold on. I have a gripe and I'm going to share it with you all. Okay, so I have two small gripes, my personal opinions. How about that? So in the anime, Min Byung-gyu, this dude, he is so much better looking. In the manga, I would also like to note that this page, purely for research purposes. Yes. Yeah, so I'm a little mad because they changed his hair color. He's got brown hair. Why? Why would you change that? You have been so faithful to the manga to this point. I don't understand the change. He's such a cutie. And okay, and then like my last gripe is I wanted the voice actor for Ma Dong-wook. I wanted him to be Go Gung-hee. Like, that was my dream cast. I was so upset when it wasn't that one. But I am glad that the guy who voiced Ma Dong-wook is in this anime because that guy is just epic. I don't know their Japanese name. I will butcher it if I try. I stand a fair chance, but I'm at least going to try to be respectful on this one. And if you guys are really curious, you guys can go find it. So, that being said, my cuties, I am curious to know what you guys think. If you stayed and you've seen this anime and this episode in particular, I am curious to know what you think. Like, did you think it was too much? I, for one, do not, as I said. But I want to know if you thought it was too much or if you thought it was fine. Like, I know they're adding like a little bit more character growth and development than what the manga actually has. And does that bother you? Or are you okay with what they're doing because they're not doing a terrible job? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious what you cuties think. If you haven't watched this series or if you haven't read the manga, I highly encourage you to do so. I really want to hear from you, cuties. One last thing, cuties, before you go. You can find me on all platforms as Siniviere. Also, don't miss me and my friends on Countercast every Monday at 6 p.m. CST on Words of Paradise's channel. Be sure to stop by and say hello. I always love hearing from you. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. And if you'd be so kind, help a girl out, won't you? Like and subscribe. I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.